Welcome back, members of the Wolf Pack. It's your boy Greiwolph. And we are here with some more Expedition 33. We're about to go in and tackle the forgotten battlefield. So while I was off, now that we can swim, and just did a couple little off-island things. Nothing particular. It's a bunch of little side quest stuff, so it's nothing like really big. Like literally some of these areas, I'm gonna just go out in the water just to do. Like some of these areas you can go to, like we'll say swim over here, and you can come up here and go to this. And a lot of these have little islands, and you can go to like this thing right here. Y'all have seen me on the other video when I did the roam around video that was like 2 hours long. Some of these things literally will only have a record in them. That's it. Like this one only had a record in it. Like, yeah, I can fight these guys. I get in there. There's just an open area. You can't really go anywhere. You can only go straight. And there's a purple thing on the ground and it's a record. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else to go with. Some of these islands had a chromic boss on them, so I fought that. What it could be, but majority of them was like the Gestural Beach one. There's another Gestural Beach over there that you had to do, and things of that and little things of that nature. So I already went and did all of those things off camera. Nothing crazy. I didn't miss anything big for me to want to put it on camera again, do my roam around video. So that was that. I like SK, by the way, the fastest swimmer, and he keeps going on with his little back belly. I'm the fastest ball. But we're gonna go ahead and go on with it. And see what's good with us, because there's some more things I want to experience here. And I need some new farming spots, because obviously we level like 30 something right now, and the farming is getting a little slower. The crazy thing is to me, I'm pretty sure a lot of these are former expeditions, and it's not showing like their numbers and stuff, but like if all of these are from Expedition 33, like 33 had a lot of people, bro. Like that's what I was like, I think these are from a bunch of former expeditions.
We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the Paintress. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
Let me show you something.
Bury Gustav and it's just an arm. You ain't part of my party. A gradient counter. Some enemies can use a gradient attack. Gradient attacks are powerful and can only be defended with a gradient counter. So there's some new stuff.
Try it.
What the press R2. Now you give me new buttons to press. What even is that? Okay, so now I'm gonna forget that for sure.
One thing at a time.
Now we gotta hit R2 when we see that button. So I gotta time that stuff right. It'll eventually lock into me. Excuse me. Just like I thought parrying was going to be really hard in this. I think that's probably like one of the only things that like I said, I'm not playing on the harder difficulty, so I don't know for sure. But I feel like that would be one of the things on the hard difficulty that they would change, is just making it so that the parry window is maybe a little smaller. So it's a little harder for you to parry and dodge and things. Well, dodge is always going to be easier because you have a bigger window, but to parry, the window is getting smaller because it's a harder difficulty and blah, 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 blah. Whatever they have to do to make something more difficult. Like I've said this before when it comes to difficulty stuff. I personally, excuse me, same thing I feel about like new games. I would just add more monsters, not necessarily add it the same monsters, just with freaking more health and they hit harder. Because like, oh wow, they hit harder and they have more health, so it takes me a lot longer to fight this same monster. On easy, this monster has 30,000 health, but on hard or like nightmare, this monster has 100 and something thousand health, and you're like, both of them at both points in time, you're still supposed to be at level 10, but now I'm at level 10 fighting somebody with 100,000 health, so it takes me a lot longer, and I gotta really go through the mechanics of the game of like dodging and blocking and stuff like that. It's like, or you can just add more monsters to the game. And yeah, I know that takes a lot longer. I do. I know that makes the game for developers a lot longer and stuff of that nature. I get it. But it's one of those things where it's like, this is one of the things that come if you want to have the game on a hard difficulty. So it's like, it's almost like a perk for having the game on a hard difficulty. Like I said, there's only a few games that I've ever played, and I can't even remember them off the top of my head, that when you do, I'm trying to look at the stats, when you do a new game plus, it added new monsters and stuff to it. One of those games was definitely The Surge 2. And it didn't necessarily add new monsters, it just added new monsters towards different parts of the game. Like, you start at the beginning of the game, there's monsters from the end game in the beginning of the game of New Game Plus. Because, yeah, think about it. A lot of times, like when you play in a game, when you get towards the end game, you got certain freaking materials and stuff that you have, that when you start a new game, those materials aren't there anymore. Now it's like, dang, I gotta get all the way towards end game to get these materials I need that I would have already had if I was still towards end game. No. Surge 2 thought about that. So it's like, all right, cool. At the end of the first game, you can only upgrade, we'll say, to +6. Well, at the beginning of New Game Plus, the materials people drop are the +6 materials going towards +7. So that way you'll be able to upgrade yourself and keep going. So there's no static there. There's nothing stopping. So you just keep it rolling. So it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And some games still do that, but some games don't. Some games you still got to start back off at the +1 materials and work your way up towards the end game, towards the +5 materials, and you only get one chance to get the +5 materials. That's like a Dark Souls thing in a way, but the Surge capitalized on that. And I feel like The Witcher or somebody did it so that when you beat the game, another like boss or something unlocked or something of that nature will come on with it. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to help somebody with some car stuff. Yeah, a friend of mine doesn't know anything about cars, and she's a mom, and she just wants to move from her mom car to a better car. I haven't bought anything new with her, and I'm trying to think, because I got to unlock her trophy too. And what it's looking like is an earth attack, and then I'm gonna need a lightning attack, and I'm gonna need a fire attack and a water attack. And I have a water because I have ice lance, and I have lightning technically as well, and I have earth. I have kind of all the attacks. But I'm probably gonna have to go somewhere and just use. I'm gonna have to get towards the end game where the people are gonna be able to survive my attacks, because that's what's going on. My attacks are pretty strong because of the stuff that I've been doing, which is 100% my fault, obviously. But let's go ahead and learn some new techniques with her, because I have the ice lance, which is 4. What does this do? And gain 4 AP if target's burning. Well, I'm always trying to burn a target. Slow is good, but I feel like the slow like really doesn't do a whole bunch of slowing. And we'll get this too, because it's strong. Single target, ice, fire, lightning, and earth damage. 4 hits. Crippling tsunami. and applies slow to all enemies. I like that a lot, actually. Am I gonna use it? I don't know. That's the big thing. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna use it because of the amount of points it takes away. It takes 5 points. Well, this was 4, so honestly, that's not bad. And this is good too. But I think I'm gonna try the crippling tsunami just to see what it's like. Because I start off with like 6 points from the beginning. Because I got everybody starting off with the thing. We'll wait for you. Points Mayel. I don't think my Mayel has any attacks that hit all enemies. And that's one of the things I need to learn for her. I think she has any attacks that hit all enemies. And it's probably gonna be on this fire side if I had to guess. See, all these are single target, single target, single target. All her stuff is focused on hitting a single target. Like, she doesn't have a single thing. I mean, I guess it kind of goes with it because she has a rapier. And it's kind of a single thing. We'll worry about that later. What you got going on here, Lune? I mean, not Lune, freaking CL. What was I trying to learn with CL? Oh, I think I was trying to learn this applies to all set thing. That's what I was trying to get to. All right, let's see what some more points for her. I don't really need to do anything.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
This is crazy, first of all, because this is all people. This is all people. Yeah, and you gotta think about, like, how many people do they keep throwing at... That nigga was fast. How many people do they keep throwing at these expeditions for stuff like this to happen? I don't think we can break these cages on these folks, but... Okay, I'm trying to get a gauge for how much damage we actually deal. Oh, I meant to put that freaking whatchamacallit on. Why are you in my party? You are not supposed to be in my party right now. Why are you in my party? I don't think I have anything with him either that hits all enemies. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, I meant to put that tsunami thing on. I gotta get used to their moves before I start freaking trying to parry anything.
I'll do it.
Oh wow, that still got me. Okay. I'm got. Oh, we got a new weapon. On applying shell, duration is increased by 2. I don't think it's better than my last weapon. We got a new weapon and we got a new freaking whatchamacallit. I don't know why I put burning mark on her. Oh, probably because I know I put burning mark on her because I use whatchamacallit so much. I use her to shoot a lot because I have that thing on. What is it called? Oh, I ain't about to go through all this, but I have, excuse me, versatile on. So if I shoot them and then freaking hit them right after, it's a 50% base attack is increased by 50% for that one turn. That's why. Yeah, see, this is at level 9. Yeah, didn't think this was higher. And this one does dark damage, so we love that. Her stance is pretty dope, too. What's up, Rebecca? What's up, big dog? Are you just protect? Whoa, don't walk up on me like that. You just protecting some chroma? That's it? Okay, we got a new dude over here. We got a new one. Who are you? Oh, that barely hurt you. Let's hit all y'all once. I still forgot to put the tsunami thing on. Man, I keep forgetting. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I forgot to change him out.
A storm is coming.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to miss that second one. I'm God.
The elements dance.
Let's turn Verso out. Put CL in. I mean, Verso's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Like, I just like CL because CL. I knew that was coming. No, you don't need to share anything. What's coming? Let's take Isolance off and put freaking what is it called? Crippling Tsunami on. I honestly don't even use Hail or Thunderfall that much. Now I really think about it. Like, I use it, but I don't really use it too much. I probably can just put the regular electricity one on, or I can wait for the next electricity one and go from there. And I haven't used healing at all. At all. So I know I don't really need to head on. We'll put this mayhem on over the healing thing. But we want at least like one of each spell on. So we got one thunder, we got one earth, we got one fire, we got one water. Because they all kind of apply to each other in order for us to get her thing. So this consumes some of everything. But this applies a water and a freaking light. Thunder consumes fire for it to be stronger, and it applies a thunder and a light. Fire obviously does fire and a light, and it consumes freaking earth, water, and lightning. And then this one only consumes water. So kind of how you want it to go is we'll use earth. Earth pops out. It consumes lightning. So we'll do earth, and then fire consumes the earth or water. Or we do this, we do water, and then water will freaking pop up, and then we do fire, and then fire pops up, and then we do lightning, and then lightning goes that way. So, but we don't want the ones that, these do double, and that's what kind of messes us up. We want them to just be a one, because the light is going to do something too, and a lot of these don't consume light. Like, none of these consume light, they only consume this, but light does change when it gets to it. Hold on. I did see light change to like a different mark, a different stain before. So I believe light changes whenever it wants to whatever stain you're trying to use at that point in time. Yes, he's just blocking some chroma. Like that doesn't help anything. Well, I don't really need chroma. Well, I got my money back too. If y'all remember, I spent like a bunch of money. I spent 90,000 chroma on that one to unlock that one Nevron. I got all that money back, plus some. You spotted me from all the way over there, player? Don't come running up on me. Don't come running up on me, son. Nah, pause, player. This ain't the smoke you want. This ain't the smoke you want, player. So I like this team because I can just do a bunch of AoE stuff. Now let's see what this tsunami looks like. This crippling tsunami. Oh wow, I missed it. I've never used it before. Not that much experience coming from these guys either. 5,000. That's weak sauce. Let me look around. So we came from up there. Let's see what's down here. Are you the only thing down here? No, that's a whole area. And I don't think there's mini maps in these things. Oh, brother, y'all about to get wiped.
Death is a friend.
Yeah, there's no mini map I'm pushing up right now on the D-pad to bring up the map. So let's see what's going on around. I don't know which way is the right way. Honestly, so I'm just following away. I see that freaking Nevron back there. Hammer. So we got one with a sword, one with a hammer, and one with a lance.
Let's spill some ink.
Let's, shall we? 1, 2.
Death is a friend.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I see 6,000. I almost don't care about getting hit if it's only 6,000. Not that 6,000 is anything to really scoff at. It's like saying $6,000 is nothing. I mean, granted, these two things don't really correlate. I'm just saying shit in my head, but it's almost like saying $6,000 isn't any money, or what the case may be, but it's not much for me on this because my I need so much experience. I need 163,000 experience to level up. Getting 6,000, it'll get me there, but it also it takes a good minute. Takes a good minute. What I wanted to do? Marking shot or something like that, or burning shot. Where's it at? Probably towards the end because it's only worth 3 points. Apply burn on hit and mark enemy. Where is it at? Am I missing it? Okay, we'll just use this. We'll do it live. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a energized 4 or some energized start 4, because right now we have energized start 1, 2, and 3. And granted, they don't give you any plus points in the sense of like energized 1 gives you +1 AP, energized 2 gives you +1 AP, and energized 3 gives you +1 AP. So they don't give you like anything more in the boost. They all just give +1 freaking AP. They still give you +1 AP. It's the real win that's there.
What have we here?
So that's the good side of it. Is no matter what, I'm still getting +1 AP. Trying to see if this leads, if this is the path of progression, or if this is just a path, because I don't necessarily want to progress.
Feel the storm.
Interesting.
All right, cool. We got a sweet kill. We'll put it on CL first. Accelerated healing we don't care about. So let's change accelerated healing to sweet kill. And it's looking like, I think the levels have something to do with, excuse me. Where did the levels, that's something I should have looked at now I think about it. Because some of my skills have leveled up. Some of these Pictos have leveled up. And I'm assuming when it levels up, the, like, let's say this one does 54 speed and 11% critical. I'm assuming that goes up because the actual thing doesn't go up. And the amount of points you need for it, I don't think goes up either. I think it stays at the same amount of points. Because this is a level 8 skill and it's only 5 points. This is a level 8 skill and it's 10 points. So, I mean, and you need 10 Lumias for it. This is a level 10 skill, you need 20. This is a level 10 skill, you only need 5 Lumia for it. So I think that's what happened. I think that the critical rate goes up and the, like, whatever thing it has on it, speed or health or whatever, I think that goes up. But there's no way, there's not a heavy way for me to test that. Like, I can write this down right now. I can write down confident, but I don't know if I'm going to find another confident one. I know I did find a confident one. That's why I was at level 10, because I think it was at like level 2 or something ridiculous, or level 5 when you get it originally. And then I found another one and it went level 10, but I don't know when I'm going to find another one to actually be able to run proper tests to see that. So the next best bet would literally just be Googling it, so I can see like what happens there. But if I'm taking a guess, that is my educated guess, that happens because they're not going to increase the amount of points it takes for you to get that skill. They'll just make it a whole nother skill, like how whatchamacallit is, how Energized Start is. Energized Start is 3 different skills, 1, 2, and 3. It costs 5, 10, and 15 points. So that's what they did with that one there. Even though they all do the same thing, it's 5, 10, and 15 points a piece for you to get a different one. Now, I don't know if that's progression that way. I think it is progression because the Monolith is closer that way, and I think we're supposed to be heading towards the Monolith. That's the whole point of this, is head towards the Monolith. So let's come this way, and we'll kill these guys just to get them out of the way. Oh, it was coming from the left, and I had to get this boy out of here.
Spill some ink.
I spilled some ink, baby.
On me.
Burn is such a good thing that it's crazy. And I can't remember, I gotta read that again, but I'm pretty sure that thing, oh, it was the other one. It was the little attack that was the one. The little attack one said that I got more AP if the target was burning. I got to go again. Wait, why did I get to go again? Are we just that much faster than this thing that we got to go again? As a whole team? Okay, I'm looking this way to see what's over here. This looked like it might wind up being a dead end. It's a peak door right there. Let's see if that opens. We'll go that way since... I do like that the boards are like not necessarily crazy big, but big enough that you feel like you get your money's worth for going. And I said that before.
Well, that will help.
Energized Start 4. I was just talking about that, and there we go. I was just talking about Energized Start 4 because I figured. See, you got Energized Start 1 and 2 on her right now, and let's see what they do actually, because I think they all do something different. Where's it actually at? Let me click on this. All right, Energized Start 4 gives me 175 health. I mean, Energized Start 2 gives me 175 health. I'm trying to see if I can see I have Energized Start 1 on. Energized Start 1 gives me speed and critical. So we'll go to Energized Start 4, which is going to be 20 points, gives me more health. 20 points. Actually, let's put Energized Start 1 back on, because 1 AP on base attack would be cool. It's pretty good too. Where is Energized Start 1 at? Probably should be lower because it's only 5 points. Oh, she had it on. What the hell did I have on then? I must have had energized attack on. That's probably what it was. Yeah, it was energized attack. Let's put that back on because we're just gonna change the health, and this is just literally the same thing. She don't need a bajillion things to health. Where did that thing go? Right here. Where did I put that thing? Why do I have energized revive on? I think there's an attack I was trying to learn. That's probably why. We don't need that. We have this thing on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't even see you, but I heard the noise. Listen for those audio cues. I don't know why my whatchamacallit doesn't know any,
Feel the storm.
Why my freaking, Verso doesn't know any, AoE attacks. Trying to make sure ain't nothing around this jank. Now, does this door open? Okay, this door does not open. So this was a complete dead end, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with finding dead ends because that just lets me know, all right, cool, go to a different path. It's when you don't find a dead end, it's like, all right, now what? When these games create like little, not necessarily mazes, but they just create paths that are not the path to go for progression, but it's still very long. Which is kind of cool too, only in the sense of like, all right, there's just more to explore and more to do. But it's also like, all right, dang, this thing's about to be like, I'm about to be in this area for a long time. All right, this actually might be progression. The other way might not have been progression because we got an expedition flag here. Or this might just be a rest spot because there's nothing around here. There might be somewhere I can jump up at, and that's one of the things I started to notice a lot. Okay, we can go down. That's what it is. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back the other way and check what's over there. But one of the things I wholeheartedly started to notice is you really got to pay attention to this because sometimes it's areas that you can progress, but it's like the jump up progression with those little hook things in the walls and stuff like that. Let's see what we got here. Got some greenery growing, so they love to put like little boss and stuff around. Okay, here another save spot. And there are the little hook things I was talking about. Alright, so now I don't know which way it's actually progressed. I don't know if the other way, I'm pretty sure the other way was progressing because again, I'm pretty sure the goal here is to go towards the monolith. This is probably a boss or something. One of the hidden. I do like that there's a lot of like chromex in here, where in this game, which are kind of like little hidden bosses. Oh, brother, you're so dead that it's crazy. Why are you by yourself? Why were you by yourself, boo boo? Like that's no. You don't want that. Don't think because it's fucking three of y'all that I ain't about to put these hands on y'all. Got the whole shebang, a sword, a shield. I mean, a sword, a hammer, anything. I don't care. I don't care. You getting burnt first, cause. And now I get some water and some slow on y'all. Boom, and now hit y'all with this. Come on, I don't care. I keep missing that one. Oh, actually, the points for this one probably gonna be really good now I think about it. Oh, I got enough points for that. Oh, that was pathetic. Bye-bye.
lovely.
Yes, we got a bunch of these, which I'm cool with too. Like, I love getting these the chromas of Lumia, colors of Lumia. I mean, chromas of Lumia. Because that's just more. I want this leads back to that other gate, like the one that was just closed. Because that's just more like picto things I can put on, more Lumia obviously I can put on, so I can have more stuff going on, which is a pretty cool system. And like I said, they said there's no limits, so I could put like 99 on one, like probably like 200 on one character or something ridiculous. Got you defenseless. Hit you one of these. Oh boy, you ain't even gonna die. All right, so let's learn your combo. Oh, why did I? She was still so far back that I couldn't push the button, and I pushed the button for it to go. Whatever. Energize start. It's learned. So now everybody can learn Energize start for it, and here we got another one, another Pico.
Perfect.
Energize death. On death applies +4 to all allies. Well, that's not cute.
Nice.
And another color. What did Sweet Kill do again? Or cause 50 hit when you kill somebody. I don't really need that, to tell you the truth. Well, not while I'm trying to learn new stuff. I'll probably learn it later. But yeah, a lot of these things do cost a lot of points. So like, obviously we just saw that this Energize Start 4 is 20 points, which is a lot. So you either level up 20 times, because every time you level up, you get another point. You get another Lumia, basically. So I can level it up 20 times to use just that. Or I can use 20 of these daggone colors of Lumia to potentially freaking, to potentially get it. Which is still crazy. It's like 20 of my resources, which I got like, I think I have like 80 something of these things. I use 20 of those, or I can level up 20 times. But either way, that's still 20 freaking points being gone towards one thing. Let's see this way, because we didn't go this way fully to see what's over here. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be like the path is gonna stop. Yeah, I assumed it was. Since the other way was progression, I didn't think they was gonna let this keep going. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me look around. I was about to say, usually I legit didn't know that was over there. I was about to say, usually you can still see something if it's in there, but it's a good thing I did just hit it. I only hit it because it was a bunch stacked on top of each other, and I just like breaking stuff for no reason. I think Souls games ruined me when it comes to things, and you just want to roll into them or smack into them. I don't know what game we're playing next. I don't know what game I'm gonna be streaming next. So that's something I gotta actually figure out. I do know that September 25th, the next remake of Final Fantasy Tactics comes out, and I'm definitely gonna play that. I'm thinking about playing Dynasty Warriors Origins. I've always been a huge Dynasty Warriors fan. Like back to when I can remember when me and my dude I consider my brother, we had bought SmackDown and Dynasty Warriors. We split the cost for both of them. So basically, we both shared them. And he was not the type of person that just be like, "Oh yeah, man, you just take it." Nah. If something is he is. And he's not doing the whole like, all right, this is it. So I was basically like, all right, you can take SmackDown. So basically, I'll give you full rights to SmackDown, and then you just give me full rights to Dynasty Warriors, because I knew he wasn't very big on Dynasty Warriors as I was on it. But we were all, me, my brothers, all else was all very big into wrestling. So I knew he was gonna be more for this. This is definitely the way of progression. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to see the Monoloth is at. I'm pretty sure that's the way of progression. Even though there's a flag right here. I don't think this is the way of progression, even with this flag here. Unless this wraps around or something like that. This wraps and goes. What are you doing here? Let me go find your little thing first. That's right there. I see it. So we gotta get him all the way back around this way.
Spill some ink.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but the music was different for a little bit. Okay, sword guy.
Ready? Death to friend.
Burned up. Yeah, so here's his little thing. So we gotta lead him around this somehow. Check this whole area and see what's up. Might be able to just pop his little butt this way. Wait, where'd he go? Is he up here? Yeah, he is up here. Who the f told you to go that way? Let me get my chroma.
Nice.
It's a good thing I have my yell on, because my yell can do the thing to take all his defense things away.
Rune, watch out.
I've never seen him do a melee attack ever before. So I was not prepared for that. I probably should have just regular dodged. Alright, let's see what we want to do here. We're definitely going to mark him. Let's hit him twice. Well, we'll hit him once, and then we'll mark him. He doesn't have a shield on. I just noticed that. Usually these dudes, the first thing these dudes usually do is they'll put a shield on, but he doesn't have a shield on. You're so dead that it's crazy. Bye. That's all in one turn. That doesn't make any sense. Why didn't you have a shield on, player? You just wanted to die? Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, lovely.
That's one of the reasons why I keep my yell in the starting party, is because so many enemies will have the shields on, and she has an attack called break something or whatever it's called, and it breaks all of the shields that they'll have on. So if the enemy has shields on, she automatically breaks all of them. They can have 12 shields on. She'll break all 12 of the shields. And there was an enemy that I fought that y'all didn't see because it was on one of the little side areas. It was a big crystal monster, and he kept putting his shield on. Because that's one of their perks. They just keep putting his shield on over and over. Okay. So, what's this way? We'll go this way first. This nigga's skipping and shit. Bro, you having too good of a time inside Pan's Labyrinth, so you don't need none of that. I really don't know why she doesn't have an AoE, man. And I really want one for her. I still want to take his attacks.
A storm is coming. Feel the storm.
Yeah, that water attack is so strong. All right, if he survives this, cool. All right, dang it. Yeah, he has to level up. And Energized Death is learned.
Interesting.
Let's go ahead and take off Energized Death because we don't really care about that at all. Sweet Kill is actually pretty good. And it gives us speed and some critical up. All of them give us a critical up. How many points do you have to use? 6. Wait, you don't have augmented counter? Put that on for sure. What's defense mode do? Nah. That's actually for 1 point. That's actually, everybody should know that. For 1 point, breaking. No. What? Why is this not in points order? Alphabetical. Point cost. Oh, she already has it on. That's why I'm gonna say, where the hell is it? But everybody should learn breaking shot. So it's only 1 point. I usually I'm gonna put all these on them eventually, marking, burning, all those things on them, because they're only like 3 points and stuff usually. So why not make it so that whenever they do a shot, they do 20% chance to either do burning somebody or marking somebody and things of that nature.
My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The Paintress might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Let's see what's down here. Ooh, what are you? You're new.
Well, that.
Don't rush at me though.
Careful, Mael.
Oh, he's a chromia too. Oh, he burnt the hell out of us. I should have dodged back on that. Let me see. Yeah, they burn, but they're not burning for too much. What do we want to do with her? He's already burning. No, wait. No, he's not burning. And we probably can't burn him either. That, oh man, that kind of messes our whole thing up because it's probably going to heal him. So I came and switched to whatever this. I can't switch to my virtue stand. I don't like that you can't switch characters out though either. That's one of the I obviously the game is great, but I don't. The fact that I can't switch my characters out to my reserve character, like why not? And why is that not your weakness? Hold on. I pushed the button too early. I thought it was gonna be it said fast attack, so I thought it was gonna actually be a fast attack. Okay, let's do one more. Mark attack. I always hated that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he was ready to break. That burn is really still there. Bye-bye. 20,000, so we probably would have got like 26, 27,000. Energized parry went up to 9. Well, I think that might be a new one we have actually. Energized parry might be new, which is crazy because we already get energy from parry. No, that has to be one that upgraded itself. Let me see. No, it's new. 1 AP on successful parry, but we already get AP on a successful parry. So that's why it doesn't make sense to me. As far as I know, I already get AP on a successful parry. Why do I not already have marking shot on her? Let's see. We got another weapon for her. So we got 2 weapons for her in this area so far. Killing an enemy with foretell applies his foretell to another enemy. That's actually pretty dope. Sun skills always apply 10 foretell, but all damage taken is double. Ooh, I never even noticed that. This is going to bring my attack down, obviously, because this one is obviously strong. I think I leveled that one up too. That's why. Okay, nothing else is back here. Yeah, those enemies I'm not a fan of because they do that super fast attacks, that little sprinting hitting you thing. I'm confused on which way I went so far. We went this way, right? No, we haven't went this way. Because I would have noticed this. Got another peak kill.
Nice.
Employment tent, healing tent, supply, the powerful drink. Also, it boosts our strength. I haven't used a tent the entire time, but again, I'm playing the game on an easier difficulty, so it's not one of those things I can really brag about. And like I said, I don't know what the harder difficulties actually offer. I might change it to normal, just to have it on like the normal difficulty. Like I said, I played it on the easiest because we're actually enjoying the story since it has no play on trophies.
The danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
You just jinxed it. Okay, so we know one of those are around. Didn't know that was there. Just did it just to do it. Okay, stop. It's up here. So we're about to go towards some greenery. Oh, it's right here. And there's the other one.
What have we here?
New chrome. Oh, that's right. We can heal ourselves from. How do we do it? I think it's when we're on the map. We have to be on the map to do it. I forgot about that. I forgot we can use that chrome elixir and we can just heal ourselves if we need to. I haven't done it in so long because I haven't had people actually like do significant damage to me that I didn't even think about healing at all, really. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which way I'm supposed to go. this way. All right, so we're gonna go up that way. We're gonna go up here. Dude has a whole hammer in his head.
These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Oh boy, I was like, somebody singing? What's up, bruh? Oh man, we're gonna have to fight you. You know I'm about to put the hands on you, player. Like, do you understand? Apply inverted on yourself for 3 turns on the battle. 50% increase in damage while inverted. What the hell does that even mean? I guess we'll just buy these because we got money. $10,000. I mean, yeah, fucking with that. Let me fight this dude. Let's hit him with some slow right off the beginning. I should have hit him with fire. I don't know why I did slow off the beginning. Go ahead and grow bigger.
Let the ink flow. I'm ready.
Too early. Too early.
I'm ready.
Alright, what you got for me? What is this? Outfit for my Yale? That actually looks like it might be pretty good. So it looks like another expedition outfit, almost in a way. Let me see what you got here, Mael. We'll rock that. I guess we should put that new Picto on too. I'm sure it has Energized Parry on. Where's this inverted one at? Dun, 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 dun. Got a cutscene.
Hey, You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls. Come on.
Bro just came in like a wrecking ball. Oh, and just popped us right up out of there. Okay, cool.
Are you hurt?
Fine. Thanks.
Ready?
I'm waiting.
I think we can parry all of those. I need to see how much damage we do against this guy first. But I think we can parry all of those. Inverted is a status effect that prevents the character from being healed. If the character is healed while inverted, they will take damage. Oh, that's fine. I don't ever hear it in the first place.
Feel the storm.
Let's see his other attacks first.
Let's dance.
I swear I'm pushing the parry button. But yeah, I think I can definitely get his attacks. How do we go some? Especially with her doing 50% more damage, I think I can get that. Why is her hair a different color? I think it's just the stuff down here. Dang, didn't mark him.
Lady Luck smiled today. I told you.
Oh! I didn't know that was a jump. Alright, we can definitely How much points do I have? 8. Oh, so he's a 2-phaser. I don't know if I can do. I'm blocking all damn 2-phase. This thing got 4 arms. He pull out 4 swords, bro. Okay, so you pull out the second sword. Bro, you gotta take advantage of them 4 arms.
I'll do it.
I'm just not expecting him to freaking... Okay, brother. When is my turn? I'm not expecting him to do a jump attack. Like, that was just not an expectation. Alright, so he was just slow, even though he didn't seem like he was slow at all.
Ready.
Let's burn him. Let's go ahead and mark him again. She's still in this. Actually, I might be able to do this. Okay. I just have to learn all his attacks first. I might start this fight over. We are. I don't even matter. I'm already inverted anyways. Oh, it's R2-1. I'll push R1.
Prepare to move forward.
Yeah, man, I might be able to do this one. I'm trying to debate if I want to start this over because I might be able to do this one, but forget it. It is what it is. CEO said no, player. Hit him with it. Come with you. Come with you. Come with you. Take that to you. She like she missed. Oh, come on. Come on. Whoa, look at that blade. That's a nice looking blade. We took this man blade off of him. We should have took both of his janks. 27. Yeah, it wouldn't have been too crazy anyways. Combo attack. Base attack has 1 extra. Oh, we got to learn that for sure. It's probably going to be a lot of points too. Your base attack has 1 extra hit. That's...
Well, turns out this Nevron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this is what we're fighting for.
So what I'm picking up is that CL was Gustav's new girlfriend. Sophie was Gustav's old girlfriend. Mayel is just a friend. And CL is Gustav's new girlfriend. Well, was to Gustav's new girlfriend. I mean, he's kind of dead now, so. 244 like that didn't. Come on now, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, holding on, this weapon we've been rocking with the entire time because of this, and because it scales with vitality the way it scales with vitality, like super hard. Like the closest weapon to it probably does 5 something. This 700 and some change, brother. Do we have enough? Okay, we got combo attack. Let's put combo attack on somebody. Probably Luna. No, she still got energized parry. She's trying to learn. See what you got going on. That stupid tent thing. That means nothing. And she has energized attack, energized start. What does this do again? Increase the base attack. Let's just take this off my yell, because technically a combo attack might wind up giving us another base one to it, another +1 to it. How much is it? 10 points. Of course, there's going to be heavy points. Very fitting, by the way, for a monster that does a bunch of combos to give us a combo attack thing. Dang. That one's pretty far. Voice crack. That one's pretty far. It's probably the end of the zone too. We've been at this for like an hour, and I'm pretty sure that dude had to be like the boss of this area. So this is probably getting towards the exit of this. I see that. I see you, but how do I get you? How the hell do I get up there? Which way is progress? We got music playing. Let me go back. See, the music stops. Okay, honestly, I don't know which way is progress. Usually the path for least resistance is progress. Wait a minute. Did we just go back? Okay, because we fell down here. Yeah, so this other way is definitely the way. How the fuck do I get over there then? There's probably something once we continue on. There's probably a way to drop down and get there. Oh nope, I could reach it. I didn't think she was anything that could jump high enough to get there, and that's why I didn't even try to jump right there at first. Because they don't have mad ups in this game, so I didn't think there was even a way to reach it. Okay, so obviously this connects on both sides. Peak though. I'll save that. That's not. I don't even care about those ones. To tell you the truth. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. Cause this looks like this goes on some. Is this back? Yeah, this is back circling around. Do 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 do. Finish this circle. Crazy how peaceful it looks over here compared to everything back there is a death ground.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The Paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us.
You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
All right, we go on. There's a lot of sad parts in this daggone in this game. And that's it. That's the end of it. I'm about to pop out of it. Forgotten Battlefield. Find your way through the Forgotten Battlefield. Only 30% of people get it. I'm assuming people probably just stop playing the game. Is probably what it is.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. Like it. We should make a right, and then it's going to take a few hours, and then we make a stop. Get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. The rim were erasing before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
So I kind of know a little bit because I've seen it. Like I said, I was watching people play this game. I'm like kind of like sporadically. And by sporadically, I mean like I watch. I have stuff in the background. Like I always got something on in the background. Like right now, Tony Stettavici is playing freaking Subnautica on in the background. So I had like what's the RDC and people like that. Scratch. Playing in the background, playing this game, and excuse me. I know And one of the trophies is to recruit all people. Trophies is the trophy to recruit all party members is always something I'm like, okay, like why do you make that a trophy? But at the same time, completing each stage they made a trophy. So I guess it's one of those things where like some people again don't, like it said 30% of people get that trophy that I just got, which means that some people just 70% of people probably just stop playing the game because there's no way they just didn't get that trophy. Like they had to just stop playing the game before they even got to that point to get the trophy. And I guess that can be the same thing with recruiting all members. And the reason why I say that is because the recruiting all members trophy is a non-missable trophy. Like you cannot miss it because it's part of the game. Because the next station we're going to, the Momonoko station, is literally the character that we have to get. The last character, I think his name is Momonoko. It is an unmissable trophy because you have to go to that station to get that character to progress with the rest of the game and whatnot. So you should always get that trophy. There are some games in which you have to do special stuff to get freaking like trophies, or like Final Fantasy X to get Janimbo, I think his name is, that summon. You have to freaking do special stuff to get that summon and things of that nigga. I think there's somebody else that you have to do. There's another summon that like you have to do certain things like that. Like I like things like that have hitting things in them.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah, there's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh right, there's no snow in Lumia.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
It must be in Southern California.
Just as fun, and sometimes just as deadly.
Oh, really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
I think it's supposed to be that way.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Put this on auto.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something unusual, then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere. Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Building up these relationships.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
She reminds me of someone.
You mean Ciel?
No, Mael. Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew Ciel.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
All right, and that is it. Let's go. We'll get out of the camp first because I know there's going to be some type of cutscene. I think we haven't rescued a Gestural kid in a minute, but I know there's going to be some type of cutscene as soon as we get out of the camp. So we'll get out of the camp first, and then we'll end the video. See how many I got. 106. I have 106 of these things. All right, we'll save the rest. Pretty sure probably at some point it's probably gonna start costing 2 to upgrade those. That's just my guess. Yeah, because we only got 2 Gestural kids here. We have not seen another Gestural kid in a minute. 2 of the 9. So there's probably a lot more areas to go to, or something of that nature. But most of the time we found the Gestural kids so far on the map. So they haven't been like hidden. They've been on the map. We got a lot of songs. And like I said, and from the trophy, from what I've seen, I don't have to play the songs. I just need to what's this? I just need to get all of them.
Hey. Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going, to make sure I continue.
Learning.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Alright, let's go on with this, shall we? Oh, some more check up on others. Let me see. Usually it goes away.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the Gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the Paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just... we're...
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there. At the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted.
I knew this was gonna be a cutscene.
But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Whew, had to sneeze real hard. All right,
How
Let's
far
just-
to Minoko Station?
let's pop out here
With
quick.
SGA? No, should be quick.
I see that big guy up there. All right, so I'm probably gonna explore a little bit, and I'll probably venture to all the areas that are not like areas that are important off camera, because that's what I tend to do. Let me fight one of these dudes. Let me see how strong these is and how much experience I get from these guys. First, before we jump off. Oh, I forgot she was invert. Her hair, I think the uniform changed her hair. So her hair was blonde. Oh, it might be because of the inverted too. Oh, let me, as a matter of fact, let's just break this shield off of him.
Take down their shield.
A storm is coming. Feel the storm!
Yeah, see, now we get +2 on every parry. Because we was already getting +1 on every parry, and now we're getting +2. And this is obviously a weapon 1 too, because now the weapon just went up. From what? From 6 to 8. I didn't even see how much experience we got. We got 18,000 experience from that. Alright. That's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you tagging along as we conquered the Forgotten Battlefield. We will be back so we can get to the next area, which I think is Minoko Station, so we can conquer that and get Minoko, who's going to be our last ally before we start going on with the rest of this. So appreciate y'all, and hope to catch you in the next one.